On this episode of It's Me or the Dog,
Let me have him.
Victoria meets Judy and Louie, whose marriage has been besieged by a 9-pound miniature poodle. 2-year-old rescue Manny thinks he's the man of this household
I'm about to throw this dog out of the house.
and has claimed Judy for himself.
My mommy carries me everywhere.
His outrageous behavior is fueling countless fights with Lhasa Apso's Shayna and Butch, and between husband and wife. Can Victoria tame this possessive poodle before he tears this family apart?
Now stop, everybody stop.
Or will Judy have to make a choice between her Manny and her man?
Can't imagine that my husband would leave me over a dog, but we've come really close. This little dog's out of control, and I think he knows he's in charge.
He is very aggressive, like when I approach Judy. It's all right. Well, now it's okay. Now he's being a good pooch. Oh, Manny boy. All right, calm down. Manny. Pooch. Hey. Okay, I got him. I got you, Butchie. I got you, Butchie boy. I got you.
Wow,
Come here. You okay? Come here.
that is quite a reaction.
Now, the bedroom situation is totally absurd. It's out of control. It's chaotic. It's turned into a circus. This is where it really gets into a barroom brawl. You know, I come in bed at night, I want to either kiss Judy goodnight, maybe take the remote control, and all heck breaks loose. It gets crazy. So I'll show you. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll get wild. He'll get wild. Manny, take it easy, Manny. Manny, take it easy. Manny. Hey.
Let me have him.
Manny, come here, man. Calm down, Manny.
When Louis handed the remote to Judy, it was shocking, the response. Manny went crazy, and the fight was very scary. So would I be right in saying that you've lost your wife to a poodle?
I think so. We got Manny in our life, and it's like a hurricane has just come in.
That's quite a hurricane.
Now it's time for her to deliver a dose of reality to Louie and Judy.
Okay. Why do you think that Manny is behaving in the way that he does?
I think he thinks we're married. And Louis the other man.
A dog doesn't see itself, as your boyfriend or your husband.
Right.
But a dog can become extremely possessive. And the more it is indulged by somebody, the better it feels inside. So the more it feels the need to possess. It's affecting
Everybody.
your relationship. It's affecting the relationship with your dogs.
I think Judy probably is feeling a little bit shocked or maybe hurt. Victoria drove the point home. Snap out of this little crazy world you're in with Manny.
If you don't change the way that you are with him, it will not stop. I'm starting with Manny just by himself because I don't want the other dogs in the room while we're going through this training. And this is where the crate comes in.
I think that crates are awful, horrible things. That crate is not going to be a permanent fixture in our house.
First of all, I'm going to place the crate over here, down by your side of the bed. Judy, I'd like you to go lie down on the bed. Manny's going to come with you.
Come here, little boy.
You are going to walk up, and as soon as there is a negative reaction from Manny, you go, uh-oh, and you put him in the crate, and you zip it, okay? Timing here is essential. If you wait too long, that gives him time to escalate. The main negative consequence here is that he's being taken away from Judy, the person who he is very possessive of.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Good, very good. Take him out. Okay. So go for the remote control.
Uh-oh.
Manny, it seems, is not ready to give in.
No! Uh-oh.
Good timing.
No.
Good.
Uh-oh.
It takes over 15 minutes and 12 more attempts.
You look like you're afraid of him a little bit.
That's it. Good boy. Good boy. Very good. Very
boy,
good.
Manny.
That's it. When Manny didn't aggress, Louis gave him the treat. So now there are pleasurable consequences to Louis's approach. I'd like it if you could just give her a quick kiss.
I would like that very much.
Just on her head.
Wish me luck, folks.
When Louis leaned in to kiss me, I was a little worried that Manny might go for his throat.
Good boy, Manny. Good
boy.
I don't know what to say except I'm shocked. Victoria got us to step number 1, and that was the hardest and most important step in the bedroom.
I want you from now on. This cupped hand is going to be your safety net.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Sometimes this cupped hand has fantastic food, sometimes it has nothing.
Right.
I've used the cupped hand signal so that Manny actually can't see into the hand to see if there is a treat there, because sometimes he'll get a treat and sometimes he won't. But when he sees that hand cupped, he never knows if there is one in there for him. I want Manny to see your approach as not a threatening thing. But if he behaves negatively, you're gonna leave. Judy is Manny's most valuable resource. So it's bad if she gets up and walks away. He doesn't like that. So I'd like you to just go to the edge of that chair and then walk forward.
Okay. Manny?
Up, that's it, go. Go, walk out. Don't talk to him. Come back. Okay,
so-
try again. Now praise good.
Good Manny.
Lovely, lovely.
That's amazing.
Now, Victoria wants to up the ante.
What happens when you come down and sit down next to her?
It can get pretty rocky.
It can get pretty rocky. Okay.
All right.
Good boy.
And I was blown away that Manny got it like that. I mean, it's a wonderful feeling now, because Judy and I have never really been able to relax in that den together, or even sit together, without Manny going bananas. Amazing.
Let's get Shayna back in here.
But the real test
Shayna.
comes when Victoria introduces Shayna to the mix.
Judy, one growl from any of the dogs. You are up and out of there. Okay, go for it. Now go, go.
I had a little mini stroke. I thought actually one of my dogs was getting hurt.
Get back and sit down.
That got their attention.
I needed to break up that fight quickly, so I squealed as loud as possible, and they stopped. By me squealing like that, it told the dogs, ow, you really hurt me.
Yeah.
Now, let's get Manny back on your lap.
Come here, little man.
Good, and you walk back, you walk out, there you go. Now, what's happening? Now, you see, no, stop, everybody, stop. Stop. Shayna is starting this.
It's true.
Shayna does not understand. Manny wasn't even growling. But Shayna, because this is a picture she sees all the time, that's what she's supposed to do. She was the one who started it. It was really interesting to see that Shayna still expected Manny to aggress. And it shows how dogs have a ritual for behavior. Because whenever Louis approaches Judy, Manny goes ballistic. That was the behavior she expected out of Manny, and that was the behavior she expected out of herself. So we're going to have to try something a tiny little bit different. Just tweak the training a little bit.
Okay.
When you approach Judy on the sofa, I want you to call the dogs to you. All dogs come. So all the dogs come to you, and then you can go sit next to Judy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Manny, come here, Shayna. Come here. All dogs come. All dogs come. Come here, Shayna. All dogs come. Manny got both of them.
Okay, go sit next to
Sit
Judy.
next to me.
That's it. Good. Now ignore. Good.
Manny!
Manny, come here.
Next, the couple works on Manny's guarding issues in the bedroom. Judy has the crate on standby in case Manny aggresses.
Here we go.
Oh, look at You almost fell off.
Manny, sit. Sit, Manny. Sit. Good, Manny. Good. Good boy.
My relationship with my husband has gotten better than it's been in the 2 years I've had Manny. We don't have to constantly watch out for some sort of aggression.
I was never able to do this before, huh? This is great.
With Manny's guarding in the bedroom behind them,
Sit down.
Judy and Louie now work on his guarding in the living room. As Louie approaches with a cupped hand, Judy is also ready to remove herself if needed.
Good boy, man.
Sit down. See what it
Here,
is.
you want to take that?
You want to
Good
take
boy,
it back?
Manny. Good boy.
Thank you, Daddy. Good boy.
Good boy, Manny.
I'm very proud of you, little man.
Manny really has come a long way in a very short space of time. Judy and Louie, everything is looking really great.
I'm gonna let the other dogs in now and see how we do, all right? Okay.
Okay, good.
Well, this is interesting.
Louie, you forgot to use the all dogs come command before sitting down. If you don't remove all the dogs from the sofa, you're only adding tension to the situation.
Wow. You didn't have to do all dogs come.
Good boy. Good boy. Hey.
Oh my God!
All dogs come.
Oh, they haven't done that in a week.
All right.
That's why it's so important to stick to the training exactly as I've taught it. You've gotten complacent, and now you're back to square one. I'm coming back to help you.
Having seen Judy and Louie veer off course with the training and the dogfight that resulted, Victoria is returning with a renewed sense of urgency.
There's one thing I was concerned about. That fight that happened on the sofa, and all the dogs were there. Manny didn't do anything. Shayna started it. You have to get these dogs off the sofa. Then you sit down.
Okay.
Let's start no time like the present. Let's
Yep.
get on with it.
Alrighty.
Okay? One of my concerns was that Louie especially got a little complacent in the living room. He began to go too fast with the training, and a fight resulted. So now,
So Victoria wants to guide Louie through the training again.
the first time you're going to do it, you're going to have some treats in your hand.
Right.
And you're going to come and you are going to, before you sit on the sofa, say all dogs.
Gotcha. Okay.
And remember, make sure they all get off on the sofa and come to you. As soon as they have their treats, then you come and sit on the sofa.
All dogs come.
Go. Good. Get Shayna off the sofa.
Come here, Shayna. Come on down. Come on down, Shayna. Come on down.
Okay, walk off into the kitchen again. Walk off with your treats. Good. Now walk back. Good. Very good.
Good, Shayna. Good.
Good. Nice.
Good.
Good.
In case there is a dogfight, Victoria has a new, non-confrontational way to get the dog's attention.
My idea of using whistles, if you can just have them strategically laid out,
Yeah.
you pick that whistle up and you blow it as hard as you can. Once the dogs have stopped fighting, you sit back down and you don't look at them or talk to them or do anything.
I'm glad Victoria brought us whistles today. We're gonna definitely have to keep those close by until we get things down with Shayna.
When I first came in here, Manny was causing a lot of problems, not just amongst the dogs, but with you guys too.
Yeah.
And now I hope that Manny's behavior is better, that you'll be able to, enjoy him and not argue over him and be on the same page. Continue, because this goes on for life.
We will.
All right then.
Thank you,
Bye.
Victoria.
See you.
Thank you. Since the training and since Victoria has showed us how to work with these dogs, the house is much more relaxing. Judy and I are spending much more time in a peaceful way. It's really been a real nice time now. Look, all dogs come. Good boy, Manny. Good boy. He is a good boy. He's a different dog is what he is, aren't you, Manny?
Judy and Louie's issues all stem from a lack of boundaries. Now that they've set those limits and they're treating their dogs like dogs, it has brought peace to their home and to their marriage.
Peanut barks incessantly.
Do you always do that when he barks at you? You pick him up? Yes. Oh. That bark is so loud. Hello? Is that a dog?
That's a dog.
Look at that little strutting.
This is Peanut.
Peanut. My first impressions of Shelby, Craig, Peanut, and Stains is it's a little loud in that house. There's a lot of barking. So, tell me, issues.
Oh, issues. Well, the barking obviously is a huge issue with Peanut. He barks at everything.
Okay.
So another issue is when I leave the house, Peanut goes crazy.
Shelby grabs her things and tries to leave, but Peanut isn't having it.
Bye, Peanut.
When Shelby tries to leave the house, Peanut doesn't want her to go. So he nips at her trouser leg. He hangs onto her trouser leg, and then he puts his little front paws around her leg, like a child, saying, "Mommy, please don't go."
When we sleep at night, we usually crate him. And when I put him in the crate every night, he goes, "Rah!" and barks and makes a lot of noise, a racket. But when Craig puts him in, he doesn't do anything.
I do it a little differently,
He's
if you want to see.
Yeah, I want to see what it's like.
We brought the crate down so we can
Okay.
show you. Oh no, he does this too sometimes. Peanut, stop. Okay. Go in your crate, Peanut. Go in. That's what he does every night.
See, he almost is attacking you. Isn't he?
Yeah,
attacking
he's never
your hand.
bit me or anything, but he acts like he's going to.
Go in there. Go in there. Shh. 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 Shh.
Can I see what he does if I put him in his crate?
Sure.
Okay, let's let him out. Let's let him out. I got you. Okay, so if I put him in his crate, he'll do it again. Oh, Shelby, there's something going on with you. I don't know what it is. The crate is very interesting. Peanut seems to be almost hyper-attached to Shelby, that he wants to be with her all the time. And it's quite normal for dogs, actually, for dogs that do become hyper-attached to exhibit the same kind of behavior that Peanut is exhibiting. I think Peanut suffers from small dog syndrome. Small dogs are allowed to get away with behaviors that maybe big dogs wouldn't get away with. Small dogs are cute and cuddly and fluffy. I mean, Peanut looks like a toy. This is a very pushy, demanding, very needy dog. He is really spoiled. You can't even walk out the door without Peanut grabbing onto your pant leg. Almost like a child, like a toddler, saying, "Mummy, don't go." And of course you give in to him. Because Peanut barks, you pick him up and you put him on your lap. He now knows that's the way to communicate with you.
Right.
You're going to give in to stop the barking.
He's just so cute. It's really easy for me to give in to him.
Peanut's very hyper-aware. He senses your energy. He knows all the triggers of when you go out. And hyper-aware dogs are also hypersensitive. Why do you think Peanut barks so much?
I think that he barks because he wants my attention and he wants to control our family with all of his barking.
Yes, I think insecure dogs control environment more. He has found that the results of his barking are deeply gratifying to him because he gets your attention. So from now on, you change. So whenever he barks at you, you don't give him attention. In fact, you turn your back and you totally ignore. So you ignore.
Okay.
I want you to wait for 3 seconds of quiet. What happens with this training is you can get what is known as an extinction burst. When you're trying to extinguish a behavior, the dog tries harder, so the barking becomes bigger, louder, longer.
Right.
But you have to keep going, keep going, and keep going, because you know when the dog's trying to do more, that the behavior's going to extinction.
Right.
After a burst of barking, Peanut eventually catches on.
Boy. Yeah, shh. 3-second rule is a good one to use because you know that you're not rewarding the barking. You can make sure it's solid that you're actually rewarding the quiet behavior.
Peanut will not only have to earn Shelby's attention, he'll also have to earn his toys.
Now, he's not going to get it until he offers me a behavior I like. Barking certainly isn't. His behavior has been very demanding, it's very bossy, and he's telling me, give me the toy. I'm waiting for about 3 to 4 seconds of quiet behavior, and I can sit here for hours. I have all the time in the world.
But Peanut's not going to accept the new regime without a fight.
I don't think he knows what to do.
He's gonna figure it out.
Peanut.
I don't need to do anything.
Okay.
He's getting frustrated. Oh man, he's getting angry now.
It was really hard watching Peanut struggle with that. He wanted that toy so bad, and ever since he's been a little puppy, he's just kind of barked for what he wants, and I've given it to him, so I feel like he doesn't know any other way to get the toy.
Shelby was worried because, she doesn't like to see her dog stressed out. Well, Peanut really wasn't that stressed out. Peanut was demanding the toy from me, and he wasn't gonna stop till he got it. That just meant I had to be more resilient. And so I knew that I was gonna be sitting there for a long, long time.
He barked for so long. I didn't think he was ever gonna stop.
Peanut finally gets the message.
Good boy. 3 seconds, good boy. This isn't hurting him because he's coming back to me saying, all right, we're just gonna play more, okay?
Right.
Oh,
After a few more tries, Peanut, miraculously, has come full circle and remains completely quiet as they play.
I think Peanut's a super smart dog, and he gets it now, and he's gonna continue to do really well.
So I applied the barking training to other things like feeding time. Stand there and don't give it to him till he stops barking. Attention away. That's it.
Okay.
3 seconds of quiet. Now.
Give it to him?
Yep. 3 seconds of quiet. That's what you have to wait for.
Okay.
Do it any sooner, and you're rewarding the barking behavior. You could do it later if you want, but we want to set the dog up for success. The most important thing is that you and Craig do this 100% of the time, not 99.9% of the time, 100% of the time, because even a slight slip back or, oh God, can't be bothered, is going to put him back to where he was. Now, I know you have a real problem getting Peanut into the crate.
Yep, we do.
Oh,
Yep.
could you try put him in his crate again?
Okay. Okay, Peanut, come here. Okay, Peanut, you're going inside. Going inside.
That's a demon dog right there.
That is.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another way to do it. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Hold a treat in your hand, let Peanut nibble at it whilst you're zipping the crate up. La peace.
Perfect.
Perfect. Darn it! Those treats get me every time. Go, 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 go. I also did it with toys too. Played a game with him, threw the toy into the crate, he would fetch it, bring it out.
Get it.
It's always important to make it light and fun. And playing with your dog is a really good way to do that. Oh, you're funny. I think that's probably what you're gonna do. You're gonna use a combination of toys and treats. And what you're saying is, it's not every time when I'm with the crate that I'm gonna shut you in there. You're building up a more positive association with the fact that he's got to go in his crate. Now, I know you have a real difficulty leaving. When you go to the door, he's there biting your pant legs or grabbing on with his front paws saying, don't go. And when does that start?
When I walk back to get my work bag. And then I come in and I get my keys and then I leave for work. So it's kind of the same routine every morning.
Okay. Could you go and get your work bag and your keys and do what you do?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, come back in.
Victoria's solution is to change the pattern of Shelby's regular routine.
Just pretend you're reading.
Okay.
Get up with your magazine. Go towards the door. Sit down on the ground. Read your magazine. He didn't know how to respond. He was quiet. Get up again. Go. And Shelby could walk out the door without getting nipped at. We're not tricking him, we're just breaking the ritual. So your job now is to find different ways of breaking up that ritual of you leaving.
In time, Peanut's habit of resistance will be broken, and Shelby should be able to leave the house normally.
Hopefully, it'll be now much easier for you to get out of the door when you need to go to work in the mornings.
I hope so.
Okay. All right.
The next day, Shelby continues the training at the door with Peanut. By switching the routine, Peanut finally snaps out of his usual behavior. Seconds later, Shelby can get out of the door. It's a real success.
Good boy, Quiet. There you go. He's a quiet boy.
And Peanut's just not yapping away in the background, and it's so much nicer.
Peanut has some really severe behavioral issues that won't go away overnight, but Craig and Shelby have worked really hard and I think are a lot happier, and so are their dogs.
Victoria sees who's the boss in the bedroom.
And it's usually a race to get in bed.
Do you ever try and...
Get him off?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, Harley. Come on.
Oh.
So that's what he usually does when you try and get him off.
Okay.
So this is what we deal with.
Yeah,
Does he sleep with you?
we don't have a choice. He owns it.
It all started because the first night he came home, I begged him, please don't let the dog on the bed. So what does he do? Oh, let's just let him sleep on here one night. And so from the one night, this is where we're at.
Well, he looks very comfortable.
He
doesn't
is very comfortable.
So where do you sleep?
We sleep in little balls
And
around Harley.
if you touch him with your feet at night, it's he does, he doesn't bite you, but he's just So
Oh, but remember, that's a warning.
he teases on us like a little baby. So he doesn't bite hard. I don't know if he's got a mean bone in his body. He's gonna.
I do.
What?
You think
Right.
Excuse me?
What do you think that was? And that's what he is. He it's like a big joke to him. Oh, he's not going to hurt you. That was vicious.
Okay, Rick, do you think he would bite?
I gotta say no.
Rick doesn't think that his dog's behavior is that serious. Jody does. I think Rick is a little blind, and I think he needs to wake up. Have you asked Rick to get him out of the bed?
Oh my God, it's a fight every night.
Can you show me how you would get him off the bed?
Come on. Don't growl me. Come on. Come on. Come on. No.
Made me jump.
So that didn't scare you? You didn't think he'd bite you if you didn't jump?
Let's back away from him. Back away from him. Back away from him.
I'm gonna listen to you.
All right. Yeah, because your dog just snapped at you.
Right, his best buddy, his
And
cool dog.
The next level of snap is bite. We're not talking play biting here. We're talking about bite. And then you're really gonna know about it. You're really gonna know what a bite feels like. Harley's guarding the bedroom location at the moment, but I have no doubt that it's going to translate to other areas of the house too if they don't nip this in the bud.
But despite Harley snapping, Rick thinks Jody is overreacting.
Maybe she's a little bit more afraid of the dog than I am. Again, I don't feel that he's got a bad bone in his body. I just can't see him really hurting anybody.
I can't believe you're defending the dog and making light of this.
He lunged with teeth. Oh. And Rick still just thinks he's playing.
He's done it before. He growls and he puts his mouth over your hand, and that's all he does.
Has he snarled and had his lips up like that before?
Maybe, I don't know.
What do you mean maybe?
I don't know.
No.
No.
I don't know.
No. He's never had his lips up, teeth showing like that.
The only time he's bit harder is trying to play with him. That's the only time.
He just doesn't get it.
It's really weird to see them fight because they haven't fought a lot when I was growing up or anything, I guess. But like seeing them fight over like such a stupid thing like a dog, it's just really weird.
Well, that's the third time I've seen him viciously lunge at me in bed in 2 days, yeah.
That's crazy. That's the only place he does it.
Rick is in complete denial. I mean, what he's actually doing is enabling Harley's negative behaviors. Goodness me, if Harley suffers from really bad aggressive response and he bites somebody, that could be curtains for Harley. This is serious. I have no doubt that that dog will bite if pushed too far. He gave you a very clear warning.
That's your serious opinion?
Yeah,
Really?
really, 1,000 trillion million %. I have no doubt
He is gonna bite.
he will make contact with your skin. And this time it will not be play. He will mean business.
Because he's never broken skin.
Well, actually, your arm had broken skin.
Well, he caught me once.
This is serious. And if you don't want to listen to your wife, you're gonna listen to me.
Move.
Dog expert Victoria Stilwell has been observing the chaos caused by Great Dane Harley. Dad Rick constantly defends the dog, but everyone else has had enough.
It's really important to me that like my family gets help with this dog because I know that that will help my family and that we will be like back to like a normal, regular family that we used to be.
With Nicole heading back to college, Victoria gives Jody and Rick her assessment of where they've gone wrong.
I've spent a day observing you with your dogs, and there are a lot of issues here that need addressing. And until you understand those issues, things are never going to get better. And I'm looking at you, Rick. A major enabler of negative behavior.
Wow.
I have to say, I have never met anybody whose instincts with dogs are so wrong. It seems to me that you're not listening. You're not listening to your family. You're not listening to your dog. Jody told you, I don't want another dog.
Yes, she did.
And Jody, what did Apollo mean to you?
Everything. Follows my life.
Do you feel like you have had enough time to mourn
No.
him?
No. Rick just doesn't get it.
Rick, how do you feel when you hear Jody saying that she doesn't think you understand?
It's true, I look at things differently. I get past things a lot quicker. And I thought that coming into the house and everybody's so sad that if you bring another dog in, it would cheer the house back up. We need your help, big time. It's a problem.
Okay. This is obviously very emotional for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you feeling such emotion?
Because I try to do everything I can for my family, and that's why I tried to fix things, and it backfired.
I can see how you just wanted everything to be okay. And you wanted your family to feel better, and you wanted Abby to feel better. I'm gonna help you to improve Harley's life with you, to make him a happier dog, because I don't think he's that happy at the moment. And poor dog, his life was on a chain. Mm-hmm. Most likely on concrete. You got a dog that has been damaged, that has suffered, and you can't enable the suffering. You can't pander to the suffering. You have to go, okay, I'm your new family, and I'm gonna help you succeed. I'm gonna take you under my wing, Harley, and I'm gonna show you now how people can love dogs, how you can be taken care of. Is there anything that you want to say to Jody, Rick?
I'm sorry, because I just never felt the way that you've been feeling. And I'm sorry you're afraid, and I know how upset you are and frustrated you are. I don't know what to say. I love you. I'm sorry.
The training starts now. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm not getting the dog.
I have 2 sons, Joseph and Michael, and my dog Snooki. She's a golden retriever. She's 1 year old, and she's a nightmare.
I wanted like a bike or something, and then I just wanted a dog.
They said, absolutely not. 3 hours later, I come home and there's a golden retriever running around in my living room.
I think they love the dog, but they just have their own lives and they don't want to help out.
You know the kids, they don't take the
So why don't you do it?
She wants me to take care of that damn dog. I'm not doing it. Let her kid take care of it.
That has nothing
I'm not
to do
doing
with
it.
Just came home to a big mess.
Let him do it. I told you not to get the swab, didn't I? I can't stand the dog. I think the dog should be outside in a dog house, chained up to a pole, and leave her out there.
I'm really disgusted about it because nobody else helps. Nobody wants to train the dog. Nobody wants to do anything with the dog. The dog is just here destroying the home.
You all use the house to have massive parties, and I'm like an idiot working and come home to this.
We can't have animals.
Why not?
Because they don't eat for days. We're not home for days. Sometimes we're working, we're doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like what I hear when the family tell me that they keep forgetting to feed the dog. Sometimes she doesn't eat for days on end. That's just plain neglect. Why aren't you feeding her then?
There you go.
I do feed her sometimes.
What is this? Is this dog food?
Yeah, probably from a week ago. I leave. I'm out all day till 11 o'clock at night usually.
Yeah, okay, but could you feed her in the morning?
Yeah, probably.
There's such apathy in this home. I think the family really likes Snooki, but they just don't want to do anything to look after her. If I hear things like the dog's never fed, I go, okay, wait a second, alarm bells go off in my head, neglect. And let me tell you this plain, right? I will not leave a dog in a situation where I feel it's being neglected.
Listen, I come home.
Listen to me, wait a second. This is it now, and I'm gonna lay it down on the line now. I'm not gonna come and train your dog until you all come to a decision about whether you're gonna keep this dog or not. So what you're gonna have now is a conversation amongst yourselves to see whether, are we really gonna work with this dog? Are we really gonna put the time and effort with this dog? Okay, so sort it out. Snooki is an absolutely wonderful dog. There's absolutely nothing wrong with her. She's just a puppy with puppy problems. It's the family that is the huge issue. I will not train Snooki unless they give me some kind of commitment. It's a waste of my time.
She's absolutely right about the dog being neglected. But I cannot be with the dog 24/7.
I feel bad for the dog, to be honest with you. I feel bad for that dog, the way she's got to live here. So somebody has to try and get home during the day to let the dog out. Thought about it a little bit, you know. If the kids see me doing the right thing, maybe the kids will do the right thing too. Well, that's Victoria, come up with a plan. We'll lay out a format.
You gonna help? You gonna help a little? Why don't we all try it? Try it, that's it.
I'll try it.
You try it?
Yep.
We'll all try it? Yep. All right, we'll try it. They promised me today they would change, but things that I've been trying to say for the past year, how they should help me, and that, it never worked.
Hi. Have you talked?
Yes, we have.
What's happening?
I feel that I want to be your assistant. Vic and Chat, as the dog was. What do you think? But listen, I'm only going to hang in there if everybody else is hanging in there.
Yeah, no,
I want to be honest with you. No, there's enough on my back now as it is.
This dog needs to be put on a schedule. And everybody is going to have to give to the schedule.
He's here during the morning.
No. I can do it during the day.
Okay, when you wake up.
Oh my, you guys are so lazy. You are so lazy.
Victoria said we're all lazy. It's probably true. We're just lazy people. He sleeps in the morning because he's all riled up from last night.
He?
She.
The dog's a female.
I know, she.
I hate that. I hate him. If I was you, I'd quit.
My neighbor came over to me before and he says, these damn kids, he said, are in and out while you're sleeping. They leave the door open and the dog is out some nights just roaming.
This is a big deal. Your dog keeps on getting out of your house because you're having friends in and out of the house all the time, the dog gets out.
Well, maybe we have to train the dog not to go out.
No, you don't. You need to train the freaking people. God bless it. Seriously, how much do I have to say? Do you want your dog flattened on the road? Is it funny? Joey, is it funny? You want your dog squashed on the road?
I'm not laughing.
Because I swear to God, you do that again, I'm going to get animal control here and take your dog away. And I am not kidding. I am not freaking kidding.
Well, you'll
but
never take our
seriously,
dog away. That would never happen.
I have done it before.
Not here, it never happened.
You don't have any damn choice, I can tell you that. I have a responsibility to keep Snooki safe, and I'll do what I have to in order to do that.
Well, listen, I just established that.
No, let's establish
So
that. Let's establish that.
let's
establish that I've done it before and I
I'm
will
not doubting
do
you've
it
done
again.
it before, but you're not going to do it here. It ain't going to happen.
Well, it is. If I think your dog's in danger and your dog's neglected, yes, I will.
Okay.
So don't.
Listen,
That's the way it is.
I'm not going to say no more. You spoke, I spoke. Now let's move on to
All
how
right.
we're going to try and resolve the problem.
All right. Okay.
So let's hope
I
we
would
can
rather resolve the
Yes,
problem, but
that's-
it doesn't seem like these guys, or I have to say, Elena, taking any kind of responsibility. I'm trying to get through to you.
So Victoria's not carrying my dog. No one's going to get rid of the dog unless I get rid of the dog. So Victoria can yak, 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 all she wants. I don't care if she calls in the YSPCA, whatever the hell you call it. I get the last say when it comes to the dog.
Get the food. We're going to talk about feeding. My training relies on people working at it. I don't have any faith that any members of the family will work on anything that I give them. Part of me really wants to take Snooki out of this home right now and never come back. I wanted the family to get on with the schedule while I fed their poor starving dog. I pick up the food bowl. It's caked with dirt. Hasn't been washed in years, probably. Joey, you look like you're falling asleep. Come over here and you can see, you can watch this.
Go ahead, Joey.
Don't be too excited about it. I just cannot be bothered to get the family up, get them over to the kitchen, and have them standing there like lemons.
Vic, don't you like challenges, though? Don't challenges entice you?
You know what? I like challenges. You're certainly a challenge. But I just kind of get a sort of a real apathetic feeling. Just from kind of...
Like that you're wasting your time, you think?
Sort of.
No, you're not wasting your time. I'll make sure you're not wasting your time. Victoria came in, smacked us around a little bit. I'm gonna follow her routine and see what happens. I think it will work as long as we stick at it.
Somehow I kind of believe you.
I will.
Somehow it feels like you're giving the most energy and that everybody else is just kind of there like, yeah, whatever. The apathy in this family is like nothing I've ever dealt with, but I can't give up. Snooki's life is at stake here, so I have to do something, anything, that will get the family motivated. I really wanted to show the family Snooki's potential, and because Joe is training to be a volunteer fireman, I thought going down to the firehouse and seeing actual search and rescue dogs work might inspire the family, especially Joe, to work with Snooki. I wanted to introduce you to Rob and Sue from New Jersey Search and Rescue. They have their dog Micah. Tell us about Micah.
Micah was a rescue. We got him at 1 year old. He was given up by his family. We've been doing search and rescue, my wife and I, for quite a long time. So he immediately went into search and rescue training. One of the exercises that we'll show you here is Come When Called.
This is a really great game that I love to play with dogs. It's sort of the backwards and forwards game, and you can play it in your backyard.
Micah! Micah, good
boy, good.
Excellent.
Good boy, Micah, come. Good, good, good.
Micah, come.
You'll
Good
notice
boy.
one of the things that happens here is the dog starts to come back to me automatically. And that's how we built in the recall refine, because that's supposed to be an automatic behavior.
Right.
So this works out very well for them.
Wow.
Good boy.
I was totally blown away when that gentleman presented that dog. Just the way the dog responded, I mean, it was incredible.
You've hidden something, haven't you, here?
Yeah.
This is another thing for Snooki. I'm gonna really teach her how to find stuff.
Okay.
So you can hide it, you're gonna tell her to go find, and she's gonna find it. I want you to see how this dog does it, okay?
All right.
Micah, zoo.
See, there's no screaming, there's no yelling. It's nice, it's peaceful.
Yes. Good boy, show me. Yeah, good job. Good job.
I'd be very proud of Snooki if she could do that. It resembles like so much of what I do, so like to have her do that with me, that would be great. It'd be like having a partner.
So yesterday at the firehouse, you saw a search and rescue dog. Today is the first step of creating a search and rescue dog of your own.
Okay.
And Joe, you're going to be working her.
All right.
I really wanted to get Joey involved in the training because besides Chet, he's the one that's most interested in working with Snooki. I'm going to basically teach her what we call nose work. It's where the dog has to use its nose to find a reward. It can take a long time to train a search and rescue dog, but I think Snooki has potential. And if that's harnessed in the right way, I think she'll be a great working dog. So I'm going to take a little cardboard box like this. Inside, I'm going to put really high value reward. I have chicken here. I'm going to put it in the box. Tell her, go find. Good girl. Now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put the box on the floor. I'm going to tell her, go find. Good girl. And I'm going to put 2 boxes out. Go find. Go find. Go find. Good girl. Yes. So, Joseph, what I want you to do is I just want you to pick up a few boxes, put a treat in a box, and get her to go get it.
It's good.
Okay. Now you go tell her to go find.
So, go find. Go find.
Right to it.
I was very surprised that Snooki found the treat really fast. And when I saw Snooki do that, I really thought, that she could do this and become a rescue dog.
Tell her.
So, go find. Snooki, go find. Go find.
Done. I'm trying to teach, and all of a sudden, Michael's yawning and Elena's on her phone. They're obviously bored out of their minds, and it's just plain rude. Seriously. It's so frustrating, but you have to pick your battles, and at least I'm getting Joey on board. How does it feel working with your dog?
Feels great.
Yeah?
Feels like she actually listens to me now.
It's going to create such a bond, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Joey is really embracing the training, having previously no interest in teaching Snooki at all. Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Snooki. I have to say, this is one of the most beautiful dogs that I've met.
I'm just shocked by all the stuff she could really do because we never got the chance to do it with her, I talked to the trainer from the rescue dog and I want to do the class with her.
You'll get out of her what you put in.
Yeah. When I see a forward progress and I see something happening, I don't want it to stop. So I hope it keeps up now.
Snooki has so much potential. She's an amazing dog, and I really hope this family can work with her and harness the potential that she has. I hope they don't let her down.
Snooki's getting walk better, Snooki's getting fed better, she's getting played with a lot, a lot of training. Oh, good girl.
As far as I'm concerned, me and Joey have been pretty much on schedule with the dog. Mikey, he just faded out of the picture again.
Did you do any of the training I showed you?
Yes, come here, girl. Snooks, want it? Sit. Sit. Good girl.
Why don't you get up and do it?
Michael has not been doing much at all, but Joey's been a shock to me. I thought he would never even bother with the dog.
Yes, I'd like to make an appointment for Snooki for the water rescue training. I'm really excited to start the rescue training. I really want to get into it.
When I first came into this home, Snooki's fate was pretty dire. Now, at least Chet and Joey have really stepped up to the plate, and they continue to do work. They are going to see more and more progress in this wonderful dog.
Look at this. He ate the friggin' shelf.
Just blame me for everything.
Your dog, your responsibility.
My name is Laura. I live here with my 15-year-old son, Zach, my husband, Greg.
I'm a mixed martial artist. I've taught for the last 15 years. I've trained hundreds of people to the level of black belt.
Scooby! We got Scooby when he was about 15 weeks old from a kill shelter. Where's the little puppy? We were instantly in love, the entire family. Sweet, you goodness. Scooby is a sweetheart of a dog when people are home. He really just goes nuts when we're not here. He jumps through the windows and he smashes through them.
He had gotten something like 26 stitches across his head. You walk in the house after something like that, and it's like a grenade went off.
We thought the bars would actually keep him from going through. The dog broke the window through the child safety bars. I feel like I'm living in a prison.
All this is his. He just grabbed whatever he could and shook it into oblivion. Because of Scooby's episodes, living in this house is like living in a crack den. This is the last straw. If Victoria can't help us, then I'm gone.
Come here, honey. Come here, honey.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Hello, I'm good. Look at you. You are magnificent. As soon as I walk into the house, I meet this beautiful dog.
Hi, Laura. Nice to meet you.
Zach.
Hey, nice to meet you, Zach.
I'm Greg. Nice
Good
to meet you.
Why did you call me here?
The biggest problem we have with him is when he's home by himself, he will tear the house to pieces trying to get out to other dogs that are passing on the street.
So this is him?
Yep.
This is him, the broken window. You can see where...
Yep, watch your fingers.
I won't do it. You do it.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
We're gonna pull it down.
Look
Yeah,
at
that's all him.
this. He went right through the window?
We actually went right through the window 7 or 8 times, but...
7 or 8, wait a second, 7 or 8 times
Yep.
he went through the window? Scooby's a big dog, so he inflicts big damage. And this is a dog that has literally destroyed the house. He went through the window. Is that how he got his scar?
That's how we got this, and that was about 24 stitches, and this is another 20 stitches over here.
Oh my goodness. For a dog to injure himself so much and continue to do it, there is a desperation in this dog that goes far beyond normal.
This is his favorite window in here.
This is his, oh my. I've never seen anything like this, ever. So, oh my gosh. So you put this gate up here to stop him from going upstairs, obviously.
Yeah, it's a whole different story going out a second story window than the first story.
Well, I'm glad you've got this gate up here, then. Good.
Right.
This is thousands and thousands of dollars worth of damage here.
Don't tell me. Tell my wife. I think it's close to $15,000.
There was tension between Greg and Laura. Scooby's behavior, it's literally destroying a relationship. Unbelievable. All right, any other damage?
We can show you the garage.
What happened in the garage?
Well, after he did all this damage and got all the stitches, we had to kind of contain him because we have to go to work every day. And so we put him downstairs in the garage in a large
large dog crate.
Oh, a crate
Yeah.
for a dog like this?
He not only managed to get out of the crate through a hole about this large, but also after destroying a lot of the garage and chewing through wood shelving and everything else, chewed a hole in the garage door, big enough for him to get out.
Oh.
Yeah. He likes his freedom. He really does.
Can I see the damage in the garage?
Sure,
Absolutely.
Like this
way.
here?
Yep,
Okay.
right out that way. As you can see, this is the garage door that he ate a hole through.
Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Oh my God. When I went into the garage, I feel like I went into a crime scene. This is panic. This is blind panic. Not just like, oh, I'm just gonna chew today. This is panic attack. Big time.
It was very surprising that Victoria explained to us Scooby has panic attacks. We didn't really realize that that's what actually was happening.
What have you done in the, 6 years that this has been going on?
We've tried citronella collars. Didn't work.
No. You don't say.
No. We've also tried the shock collars, which was a horrible experience.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Your dog is anxious, stressed out, and you put a shock collar on him.
We didn't realize that it was stress. We just thought it was a behavioral issue.
So everything you're doing with the citronella collars and the shock collars and the telling him off and everything, you have made it worse. So we gotta find a way to go, you know what, buddy, I understand you. I get it.
I'm not happy that our attempts to help Scooby have hurt him or made the situation worse, but Laura, it's your dog, it's your job, get it squared away.
Have you ever used a video camera or anything to actually film what he does when you're not here? hear him. I don't even have to see what's going on in here. I can hear him. There was no doubt in my mind. When everyone left, Scooby started to get riled up. I have no doubt in my mind that if that board wasn't up, or those bars weren't up, he would be through that window in a second. Just got upstairs. Okay, well, hold on 1 second. I don't want him jumping out the window upstairs. Come on, baby, come down here. Just got through the gate up here. How did he get? Come on, sweetheart. Oh, God, come on. Good boy. He's just torn the blinds down from upstairs. Good boy. I almost had a heart attack when I saw Scooby at the second floor window. He'd got the blinds down and he was trying to get out. Oh, God. Distraction in here. Scooby's anxiety on separation is one of the worst cases I've ever seen. Can you take yourselves off into the front room and just hang there? I just want to see what he does.
Absolutely, sure.
Okay. As I thought. Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Go out again, do exactly the same thing. I want to
Sure.
see what he does again. Okay, very interesting. This is a dog that does not want to be left alone, even when he's in the home. I want to desensitize him to any departure triggers. Picking up your keys, putting on your coat. As the dog watches your cues, the anxiety slowly builds. So instead of just picking up the keys and going, pick the keys up and you put them down again. Pick them up, put them down, pick it up, put them down. Then you walk back into the room. And he's looking at you going, have you gone crazy? I'm gonna be watching outside your progress and go for it.
I think that Greg has tremendous loyalty to myself and to our family. While I'm not so sure that he's keen on helping with the dog, I think he will help. Hi, puppy.
He's looking a bit confused, as if to say, what are they doing?
Come on, come lay down. Come on, come on.
It's not the most entertaining thing to do, to walk around the house for a half an hour. So see you at the game. Drop your keys, pick up your bag, drop your bag, sit down, comfort the dog. Could be a little boring.
I can see he's also lip licking. Lip licking is a real sign of stress. I didn't want the confusion to cause stress. I wanted him to relax with it, and he did.
Take care.
Call me during the day.
Okay, very good.
Bye.
Great.
He is thoroughly confused.
That's what I want. He's confused, but then he goes, the next component of the training is going to be leaving. Scooby really wasn't that bothered, Greg going in and out. That's exactly what I wanted Scooby to do. Greg got the hang of it, so I sent him away because the real test is going to be with Laura. Back in him. When Laura started to do the training, Scooby did really well. Graduated departures, starting from 1 second and building it up, is what we have to concentrate on now. Start off very, very quick and build it up slowly.
It's fascinating to actually see him.
Till it got to about 15 seconds. That was too long for him. We'll go back when he's whining.
It was certainly a little worrisome that I wasn't able to leave Scooby for as long as we were hoping.
We have to wait till he stops whining. All right, get in now. He is such a needy dog. I come bearing gifts.
Excellent.
Yes, Scooby, this is all for you. Talk about a spoiled dog. Dogs lead very boring lives in our homes, yet they still retain the amazing senses that they used to have to survive in the wild. So allow them to use those senses by giving them activity toys in the home so they can work out how to get their food rather than just having it in a boring old bowl. This one is great. Lots of dogs love these because you stuff it either end. Yum, yum, yum. And they have to eat to get it out. There you go. Oh, what a good boy. I want you to get up and walk out the room, and I want to see what he does. Does he follow you, or does he chew?
Okay, we'll find out.
Let's see. What I love about this is that he heard her going because his ears went back. So he knows that she's out the room. But he's choosing to stay here with his bone. I wanted to bring everything together now. This is the final part of the training. I put a temporary blackout on your windows because I don't want him seeing anything outside. You are not going to have to live like this forever. There are other great solutions that you can use that look nice, but I just want to see how it works.
This is probably going to be one of the hardest things that we've ever had to do together as a team. I'm not really even sure what the future may hold, but we're about to find out.
Laura, you're going to be in the home by yourself. I want you to do a few departure cues. Then I want you to go and get a favorite toy that I have pre-stuffed with delicious food. Wait a couple of minutes, hang out with him, just get up and leave. Let's go.
If this doesn't work and the training doesn't work and we're 4 months down the road and we're in a similar boat as we are now, then we'll really be faced with some very hard decisions, and I hope we don't get there.
I wanted the crew to come out, film remotely, so that we could get a really true picture of behavior. Good, she's doing the departure triggers. I was watching the monitor with my heart in my mouth. My stomach was leaping because I so wanted this to work. Nice. This is really good, Laura. I want you to leave. The goal is for Scooby to reach 2 minutes being by himself because that's the time when he's likely to be the most anxious. Now this is it. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna leave that toy?
He doesn't even know I'm gone.
I want to get past the 2 minute mark because that's when he started to freak.
I am truthfully worried that it won't work and that there won't be a positive outcome.
This is the longest 2 minutes of my life.
It's a little unsettling to try and take 10 seconds and turn it into 2 minutes quickly.
Great, we're at 2 minutes. We're at 2 minutes.
2 minutes later, he was very, very focused on the toys. It was a huge relief because that's what you picture your dog doing when you're not home.
It was amazing. It was just absolutely an amazing transformation.
Great. I think now we don't want to push it. Go back in, Laura. Hallelujah, we got to 3 minutes and Scooby was relaxed. 3 minutes might not seem a lot, but for this dog, it was huge. I would label that as a real success.
All right, we really need to get going. You want to take care of giving him his treat?
Yeah, I'll get it squared away.
Okay, great. And my keys. Sort of wait for him to have his treat. It's definitely been hard not leaving the dog in the house. We've been doing the best that we can to keep him with us or keep someone home with him as often as possible. The few times that we've left Scooby has had a very happy return.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.